a hard time connecting with you on that, okay? This person also is really worried about you moving on to another person, to another relationship, away, maybe out of state. What if they drove by your house and you didn't live there anymore? These are things this person they've been worrying about. So this is what's pushing them to, it's an unsettling feeling that's pushing them to either make this move coming towards you, and they do a lot of, what's so interesting, they do a lot of reflecting on the past, right? Like, all right, well, I remember when Sunshine Goddess Collective said they wanted to do this for Easter, and I totally just ignored what they said. And like, are they gonna go do that for Easter? Like, there's things that it's almost like, and I keep saying this, and I love how the energy just kind of reiterates and just comes back and gives us a confirmation. You were never asking too much. You just may have been asking the wrong person. You were never hard to love. And that's what I heard this person saying is, you actually were never hard to love. It's just this ego and pride thing they had going on that made it seem like if they ever told you were too much, well, it's not that you were too much. It's just that there was a lot of work required to be and give you what you needed. And at that time, see how they emphasize at that time, it's something I just didn't want to do. Okay, so lust is easy, love requires work, and now they're regretting not putting in at least a little bit of time for this relationship, for this connection. Okay, Knight of Pentacles, even feeling as though, now what this energy is interesting is because I feel like it's been a long time coming, but I know things are going to change. It could be some people that you have not talked to or spoke to in years. Okay, so this may be someone that in the past you had a connection with, and don't go rummaging through your brain and pulling out old files and could it be this and could it be that. You will know. Okay, most of the time when I give messages, the confirmation of whoever you think it is will immediately come to your brain, like, oh wow, I didn't think of that person in for so long, getting downloads. But this is a long time coming. Not only that, we're in the premarital season. A lot of these divine masculines, that was a download I got at the kids bus stop, was a lot of these divine masculines that's been on the journey. Now they don't have to say I'm spiritual. They're on their journey back to their self. They're on the journey back to being better. They're on the journey back to leveling up, any way, shape, or form that it is. A lot of them are settling for, not settling in a sense of, but a lot of them are saying, all right, you know what? It's time that I settle down and in these player ways and marry this woman. Okay, that, or women deciding that they accept marriage. It's time for that now, because it's almost like a lot of these collectives that I look at from just looking at life, just kind of guiding myself through social media, looking at, even when it comes to, like celebrities and their engagements and babies, I kind of reference some of my readings a little bit to that, and then I reference my readings to the personal readings and the things that I, everyday normal life, and then I reference it to other readers, right? So it's kind of got three broad references on the energy that I'm picking up. And a lot of these people are like, listen, I don't want to miss out on this man or wife that I know that's for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and the buck stops here. This is who I want to spend my forever with. This is eternal love. And why I'm going to keep searching for what I've already found. Hey, Snowball. So again, a lot of you may be like, I've been waiting for love a long time. Well, the wait's kind of over because here we are. I had a soul sister send me something about rings on Sunday. One sent me something about rings on this morning. So what does that tell you? I had an email that I got on Thursday last week. Someone wants to send you rings. I'm like, okay, so confirming that we are in a premarital season, right? So a lot of these people that are, especially these masculine collectives, are like, oh hell no, I'm not about to lose this woman, And this didn't just say they woke up yesterday. No, this is a couple weeks, couple months where they wake up and yeah, they do have sudden epiphanies. Like, I don't want to be in these third party situations, and how could I lose someone that was true for me? How could I lose someone that would be down for me for someone that I can't even pick up a phone call or even remotely text me back on time? So I really feel like it's taken the divine masculine quite some time to realize, all right, being settled is what I want. I'm going to settle down with this woman that I really want to be with, and I'm not going to make no mistakes because it feels right to me. See, aside from saying, well, what do you think about such and such? You think, well, we'll be good together? Like, well, they don't have all the latest